Hello there, mathematicians. How's it going today? So, what we're going to be doing today is we are going to be finding the volume of a composite figure. All right, so what a composite figure means, it's two figures put together. So in this case, we're finding composite rectangular prisms, okay? So they're put together, but they're different sizes. As you can see, I have the length, width, height, and volume of each that I'm going to decompose and break apart. Okay, so first I'm going to start by breaking apart. I'm going to break apart this bigger rectangular prism, and I'm going to separate this one. So I'm going to do the bigger one in red right here. So let's see if I can make that a little bigger. Okay, perfect. All right, so this right here is going to be my bigger rectangular prism. Alright. Once you guys get good at these, it's kind of fun. It's like a little puzzle. So let's go ahead and let's do the next one. I'm going to separate it here. And if you guys notice, this blue one is slightly skinnier than the other one. Alright guys, so I have them separated now. So let's go on a scavenger hunt for length, width, height, and volume. So my length, my length right here is going diagonally. That's how long it is, how long back it's going. So my 4 is my length for my red. I'm going to make it a little smaller. So my 4 right here, this is my length for red. So length equals 4. And then I'm going to find how wide it is. Well, it's wide right here, 9 centimeters wide. And then I'm going to find how tall it is, or how high it is. And that's going to be 5. Okay, so guys, that gives me 4 times 9 times 5 is going to be my volume. Okay, I'm going to get the volume equation of this before I solve both of them. So now I'm going to go and I'm going to find my length, width, and height of this blue rectangular prism. So I'm going to get my blue out. All right, length right here, that's going to be 2. That's how long it is. Wide, 7 is my width. Okay, well, this is where it gets a little confusing because it doesn't tell you how tall this blue rectangular prism is. But you got to use your brain a little bit here and think this rectangular prism isn't taller than this one. They're the same height. Okay, it's not taller, it's not shorter. So that means I can look at my height over here. Let me label these. Alright, I can look at my height over here. My height says it's 5 centimeters high on the red rectangular prism, and the blue one, it's the same exact height. Okay, if you see, one doesn't go over the other one. So this is also going to be 5 centimeters. Okay, so I have my length, my width, and my height. So the hard part about finding the volume of composite figures is having to come up with missing values. Like if we don't have this, we kind of have to look at my other rectangular prism to try to figure out what it could be. Okay, so that's going to equal 5. And so for me over here, I have 2 times 7 times 5. All right, so let's go ahead and do the math of both of these because that's going to give us our volume. I'll do this one first. I know that 2 times 7, that's going to give me, whoops, that's wrong. 2 times 7 is 14, and then 14 times 5. So I know 10 times 5 is 50 and 4 times 5 is 20. So that's going to give me a volume of 70. Okay, 70 cubic centimeters. Okay, let's go ahead and do the red one. All right, so I have 4 times 9. That's going to give me 36. And then 36 times 5. Well, I know 30 times 5 is 150, and I know 6 times 5 is 30. So that's going to give me a total of 180 cubic centimeters. That's my volume. Okay, so now all I have to do now for the next part, I'm going to take out a green for this one. I'm going to take this volume and I'm going to take this volume and I'm just going to add them up. Okay, so 180 plus 70, boom, 0. This 8 plus 7, that gives me a 15. I carry the 1 plus 1, that's 2. Okay, so my answer, I'm going to write it a little bit bigger over here just so you guys can see it. It's going to be 250 cubic centimeters. I could write that like this as well. Centimeters cubed. So that is my final answer. I took the volume of this one, the volume of this one, and I smashed them together to get my answer. All right. If you have any questions, let your teacher know or let me know. Remember that you can learn anything. Mr. Womack out.